That would have been.
Yeah, we were waiting for you, my boy.
That would have been vicious to put in the.
You definitely weren't waiting.
Turn around and close the shutter on that bad boy. See that little slidable thing?
Yes.
No one can see what's gonna happen to you. Your friends can't save you now, homie.
Do my friends have access to your ring? Does my feet show on this?
Yeah, your whack ass shoes.
Yeah, definitely. Super whack shoes. My knees are all out. They probably know what type of Ethica box shoes I'm wearing right now.
Shout out to Ethica.
Shout out Ethica. I gotta get re-up.
Matter of fact, before we begin, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. I'd love to start off by saying I'm wearing some wonderful joggers and socks.
From where? From where I come?
From Big Badass Shaka. And if you want essential streetwear, you make sure you shop at shakawear.com.
All right.
I don't even know why you're saying all this because I'm going to cut it all out.
Are you gonna like AI my voice to say I said some other shit?
Nah,
that's cool. Yeah, shout out.
Say Shaka the whole time.
Hey man, you know what? Shout out whoever us, right?
I respect that.
I respect that too.
If you ever want to get high, do you get high still?
No, I haven't smoked weed since I was like 16.
Well, if you ever get high again, make sure you smoke on some Killer Kush, my other sponsor.
Shout out Killer Kush.
And you were also sponsored by this fine gentleman because I know you can't get hard no more. Shout out to Royalty Honey.
Shout out Royalty Honey. Hey, is he the one that does the TikTok shop? Well, if that's not him, then somebody's using his shit and finessing him. Because they're making a killing on TikTok. I've seen the lives, and that dude got a little spinner thing where he has the product right there. It is like, you know how when he sell jewelry to your abuelitas from the TV? That's what it looks like, but on TikTok version.
Okay, the jewelry channel.
But that's not him.
That's not him, I don't think.
Oh, shit, if that's not him, he got to go. I don't know how the copyright works with the
honey pack?
With the dig one. I gave my uncle one.
He liked it a lot?
I mean, I didn't ask my uncle how my wife have the honey pack, but I just gave him one.
Your wife?
Wait, what?
No, his wife. I said my wife?
Yeah, you definitely did.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not married. But I gave him to go have very intimate relationship with his wife, which is also my tia.
Was your tia happy the next day?
I haven't seen her since Thanksgiving.
She's been getting smashed off the honey pack.
That's crazy, bro. Why are you talking about my aunt like that, bro?
I'm not talking about your aunt. I'm talking about your tio.
Oh, yeah, my tio. He's probably going bazookas over there.
Wild narratives right now.
Wild narratives about my whole family.
My whole family.
I definitely considered going a crazy route right now, but I decided against it.
What's crazier than you? Imagine my tia getting bombed by my tio.
I could
a couple things.
In that video. Look,
it doesn't even matter. We're good. What else is cracking with you?
Shit right here in the middle of nowhere in a hotel.
What?
That's crazy. I'm cutting all that out. And I'm gonna leave in me saying I'm cutting that shit out.
Why, dude? You gotta leave things, bro. You gotta have fun with this.
You can't dox shit.
I didn't dox anything.
If they have anyways, so let me ask you something, pal.
Yes.
When did you first figure out that you could have possibly been considered funny?
I won class clown my 8th grade year and my senior year. So I'm back to back with it, and
those are two critical times.
Yeah. I'm back to back with it. I'm not the best looking guy. I don't.
We know that.
But I definitely dated. Will you see me with some things? You know what I'm saying? You see me with some things?
I have.
You have, and you always look at me and go like, wow. And I'm like...
I'm not like, wow, I'm just...
Damn. No, you're not, because...
I'm just surprised.
You're definitely in the same boat as I am. I don't know about smoke.
I could get skinny and be fine again. You cannot.
Oh, no. I've seen the videos of when you were like a little gang member. And you look really smoked out. It wasn't even like a, damn, that was a fine vato. It was more like, damn...
Fool, I was like 14.
Dope.
I was 14 in that photo.
Dogs at the age of 14.
So every time Icon likes to show his throwbacks and say, "Hey, I used to be buff," Doknow's somewhere saying that fool looks smoked out.
And in the 90s, what was really everybody looked buff. You guys were minimal eating.
Fool, I'm talking about like 2018 when. Nah, like 2016.
Did you hear what he said though? What
care.
was buff back in the 90s? He goes, minimal eating because your family was going through stuff.
Hey, the 90s was a vicious time. Was it not a vicious time for you guys?
Oh, shit.
I was a kid in the 90s. I'm not that old, motherfucker.
It was bro. Like, my mom came here from Mexico, no English, and she was just, bro, it was bad. So I couldn't even, it was bad for you guys. If it was really bad for her, then it was bad for you guys as well. 90s was, I think overall for Latino. I mean, for any
like in 94, 95... We definitely got
The earthquake happened 96?
something like that.
Oh,
94.
Kids.
93, 92, 94.
Kids.
How old were you in 93, fool?
He definitely was
Small.
banging.
No, I was a kid. No, in like 95, my mom lost the house. She had a house and shit.
And what was the reason for her losing the house? Was it like a recession or your family just didn't know how to work? Oh, funny. Dark humor. Just that was cool.
That's light.
Yeah, that's light.
Yeah, it's gonna get.
Don't talk about my dead dad, bro. If that's where you're gonna go, that's crazy.
I mean,
that was light.
Dad.
That's light. But don't talk about my dead dad.
If you really consider me being your dad, what that entails, it's not really that light.
My dad died about a month ago.
Rest in peace.
No, not a month ago.
Your stepdad.
Rest in peace.
To my stepdad. You know what? I'm blessed to have met my dad. You met yours?
Yeah. He tried to haymaker me way.
What does yours look like?
Dark.
That wasn't your dad. That was the that was the fucking Sancho. Your dad was the mailman.
The milkman.
The milkman. Literally, fool, you are white, fool. If nobody's ever seen you in person, you're a light version. You're like very European.
That's some crazy shit.
You don't think so?
You want to know what I want to say something, but one of the other homies got canceled for saying some crazy shit, even though he was Mexican.
Okay, can you cut it off and then say it?
Wait. What do you mean?
I was gonna say this fool's fucking.
Oh, I say that all the time about deported.
Well, I can't say that on here because the food community will think that's highly inappropriate.
What that? I definitely got a. But also, you know what? I think with you is a little more like tricky because if you guys don't know, Icon's like 5th generation Latino in the American States. So Icon is like, I was surprised when he told me. I didn't know this. See, I know a lot about him that people don't know. He comes from the Texan background.
Yeah, so I can't say if it's Coahuila or Chihuahua, but one or the other.
But where your family's from was taken over by the United States, and you guys became. So you're a Tejano, like. The Mexican OT?
I'm from Los Angeles, my G.
What hospital were you born at?
Kaiser, Hollywood.
You're from Hollywood. Nah, you're definitely from East Los Angeles.
Seems about right.
You know what? I was born in the hospital in Chinatown that's now no longer there. You guys remember that?
Oh, the little one.
The little tiny one. It was the one that accepted immigrants.
Oh, shit.
My mom was an immigrant. You know, the medical shit gets a little tricky. I was definitely born there. My two older sisters were born in Mexico City.
Damn.
They're like born there. And then me and my sister Cookie were born in Chinatown, which is not so far from where we grew up, which is like.
Pretty down the street.
Yeah, I've done that.
Down Sunset.
Down Sunset, a little more down.
Turns into Cesar Chavez, bang a quick little left into the parking lot.
Yeah, because my mom, when we first came, my mom lived in, we lived like technically like the Westlake area, like off like Lucas and Bixel. So yeah.
I know Bixel, I don't know Lucas.
Fool, up the hill from the Good Samaritan.
Oh, that makes.
You know the Good Samaritan? Yeah.
Dang, I've taken this for the Good Samaritan.
You took this for the Good Samaritan? Were you born in Good Samaritan?
No.
I
was born in the city of Orange.
Oh, wow.
Orange County ass food, disrespectful.
I mean,
it's a fucking hospital.
What was supposed to tell my parents now or what? My bad.
See, bro, when I'm and they'd be like, yeah, fool. I was born at White Memorial. I was like, I don't know, bro.
That's a vicious hospital.
That's a vicious hospital.
I would have rather been from that county way.
It's cool now. You know what I mean? White Memorial used to be a wild hospital.
Bro, but like, I've heard stories.
Bro, I was born in General Hospital.
Fire.
But see, it's nice now.
Like, oh, shit.
Oh, Keck Medical Center, you mean? Very nice.
Oh, you're talking about the old one.
No, I'm talking about
Old County.
I'm talking about Old County.
Where's the Old County one at?
Right behind the new one.
The one that looks like a scary?
Yes.
Okay, so
the
I've been there.
See Crucito walking down.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
That's the original county one.
Yeah.
And then obviously USC and them came and donated, and now they have a fucking state of the art great hospital. That's where I go for my check-ins and shit. Like, you know, they have a clinic there as well. So that could be like your home to go to hospital. You know, everybody has like a clinic.
Why don't you just go to Planned Parenthood like all the rest of the normal people?
Because I don't want to abort a baby. I want to go.
Oh, because you don't want to get recognized there. You want it to be kind of private.
No, I get first, I go to the general. It's the county hospital, fool. I go where everybody else goes. It's free.
Damn, I think that's the place where you don't want to be recognized.
No, that's cool.
No, he's talking about Planned Parenthood. First of all, I'm not walking in while girls getting rid of anything.
You'll be in a different room.
No, you just, bro, but...
Why, you don't want to see the sad girls?
That's what does. They know him by his first name there.
Yeah, no, see, but I attack the problem as soon as it happens.
Which is what?
Which is Walgreens, CVS, $50, $60 joint. Blue. You feel me? And on, like, to not make it feel like super shit, you might go get some California donuts in the middle of the night.
Oh, because...
donuts. See, I told you.
You never been to California donuts?
That's right.
Don't say where I live, but yeah, it's not. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? But yes, California donuts is. What's up with this fool, bro? What's up with this?
You just said where we were at right now.
No, I said.
Okay, well.
Been to California donuts?
This shit is crazy.
This shit is crazy.
Shit.
Have you? Oh, shit. Have you ever been to California donuts?
No, and it's right around the corner from my suegra's.
Wow, you've gone, Smooth?
Yeah, definitely.
He was talking about how much he loved it the other day.
I was talking to him about it the other day, and he had never been. I was surprised.
Ham cheese jalapeno croissant, one of the best of all
time.
In high school, bro.
Fire.
Because if you're
from the one I'm talking about.
Yes.
Wow, I'm
on
gonna
3rd and Berendo, New Hampshire.
Yep. Oh no, Berendo, New Hampshire. Not that one.
No, yes, we're talking
original one.
What happened?
That's the original one.
That's the original one.
Yeah.
There's more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one on Hollywood Boulevard right off the exit.
That's vicious.
Right off the exit. Bango right, and it's right
There's no California donut on Hollywood Boulevard? That's a little too far from me. I've never looked
at a little small one.
The K-Town one?
Oh, small.
No, Hollywood Boulevard.
The K-Town one's the one you got to go to. Parking is terrible. It's very small. You got to go at appropriate time because it's like also like a very cloud thing where like you got to post all the cool designs and shit.
Yeah.
But if you go at a good timing, then you'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll be in and out.
Bro, in high school, that's the spot we used to go to right there.
When you would ditch?
No, because it's still like you used to have to take the bus to get there. But shout out my boy Sovik. Sovik used to have a whip, and they grew up in K-Town. So I'd be like, hey, fool, we're going to scoop you up, and then this spot's still open. Or we used to, but all-nighters, we used to all go shower, and Sovik would drive us around, and then we'll go to California Donuts after. And then you bring a nice donut with a panda on it, you might after school. That's facts.
You said a panda.
A panda. They have pandas. They got the Valentine's Day. They got the hard joints.
That's just crazy.
It's good. It's good.
What was it like for you in high school? You got punked a lot?
That's crazy.
I'm just asking.
No. Why would you? Why didn't he ask me how fun it was or what grades did I get? I got punked. That's crazy.
Well, because depending on how your mental well-being was during high school, then I would then understand why your grades were.
High school was fun. I had a very great time. It was like, when people were like...
Talk to me about going to juvenile hall. Tell me some juvenile hall stories.
Juvenile hall
what are we talking about?
Juvenile hall was fun.
Why did you go to juvenile hall?
Yeah.
Like tagging and shit.
Tagging?
Tagger?
Well, like a lot of... I remember I would
What's up with this tagger ass fool, G?
Yeah. I would meet food and I'd be like, why am I in jail and you're not in jail for the same thing we did?
Yeah, I heard you were from JAR.
Imagine I was from JAR. That'd be vicious.
That'd be fire.
Oh, that'd be fire.
Because we'd be fucking packing you out right now.
Fuck JAR. Whoa, what the?
Damn.
What did the JAR fools do to you?
I don't know.
They did a lot to the one fool that was saying, question. I'm not from there.
Poor guys.
That's ultimate bullying. But I've seen that happen. I've seen you do that.
To who?
No, I'm just kidding.
I looked around. I was like,
to Neon.
To Neon. You banged on Neon, fool.
I did not. He banged on me.
That's what you didn't see when the cameras turned off.
Yeah. Hey, homie.
Yeah, this fool threw up gang signs. It was.
Whoa.
You see?
Whoa.
Hey, did you show him your stomach chat?
He knew what it was.
He knew what it was? No, he didn't. He knew what it was. Is crazy.
Talk to me. Juvy story.
We're talking about Juvy.
Fool, it's just Juvy. I think when you say it, like, I didn't go to YA, so it's not like these crazy things that are happening. Like I hear stories about like some, but like it was like
you would have got violated like that had you gone to YA.
Fool, what's up with you lately, bro? Juvenile hall was juvenile hall, fool. Like it's fun. I mean, at the moment, you don't want to be locked up. Now that I'm older, I'm like, it was like being at camp with all the homies. And
camp? You've been to camp too?
I've been to camp too.
Okay, tell me one Juvy story and then one camp one.
I actually ran into him. Shout out my boy. I forgot what they call him from his hood, but we're cool now. But I said the story a gang of times, but I was already going home. It's at Camp Afflerball. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta.
Yes.
So when you first get there, you go to Alpha,
Bravo,
and then you get your points up, or like whatever the thing is, and then you go to Bravo. You get like more benefits as you go, right, or some shit like that. Like, and I was maybe like I did like a 5 to 7 month camp program. I think I did like 6.5, maybe 7 months. And then
when you went, was your parents still able to take you your personals?
No. When you have the one family visit.
But then they'll bring you your shampoo, your soap, and shit like that?
Yeah, but you gotta understand, right? Like, I mean, I don't know your full situation, but keep in mind, my mom never had a car till I gave her one a year ago.
I feel that.
So my mom wasn't gonna drive.
No, my mom didn't drive.
But my mom took the bus one time. It was
exactly.
I felt so bad. But imagine this lady taking a bus from Echo Park, California, Los Angeles, all the way to city of Laverne. Like, that's pretty. So I saw my mom maybe once or twice when she came to visiting, and then she met one of the homies' moms that lived not too far from where I lived. And they'll be like, and then my mom will be like, I'll give you $20-$30 if you just give you. And the lady was super cool. Shout out my boy C-Tux. He actually got out the YA not too long ago, but his mom was super cool. And
20 years ago when I went to camp, you could your parents could bring you like personal belongings and shit.
Yeah, but then I mean, I'm pretty sure
everything got to be see through, of course.
Yeah, no, they had the one time thing where your family came. Like, I remember I even like borrowed some nice jeans and my mom, and then brought me like In and Out, and like I ate. Like, it was like my family visit. Like you know how you have a PO. Like,
well, I had a baby, so I was getting family visits with my baby every day.
Oh, see, that was I didn't have a baby, so I don't know how.
I was in Challenger though. I didn't go to Afroball, whatever it's called.
Challenger.
Yeah, McNair, Resnick,
in Lancaster.
Yep.
That's the one next to the prison.
Kind of ish.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
That's the one where they have that one camp. Was that one camp the vicious one for like older fools already?
Resnick probably.
Is that the one?
Resnick was the most vicious there. I was in McNair.
Yeah, because I never understood that camp, because I think it was like all 4 of them in one.
There was 4
in like one facility, right? It was like one big ass, like technically like field.
Camp McNair, Camp Resnick, Camp. I don't remember the rest. I just remember Resnick and McNair.
Yeah, but yeah, also we're in Delta, but then somehow they started switching it up to where like even if you got there already, like your first month, your first week, they'll put you in Delta. And like, you know, like we're already used to it. I feel it. The first month, the first 2 months, you're like, everybody, I want to go home. You're telling me I got to sleep next to other 100 fools, like whatever the situation was, right? And that fool, you have to go. What is it? Chin to chest?
Lock leg?
No, when they'll do count and you have to go in the corner of your bed. Yes. So we were doing that, and it was like early in the morning, and we used to go to breakfast first. So that means we get all the good shit and shit like that. And this fool just cagando el palo, like he was just being a dickhead. Like,
oh, he spit on you, right?
No, he spit on my bed. I'm gonna get there though.
Yeah, let's go. Go ahead.
So he's like, man, I ain't doing shit, cuz. You niggas, cuz. And then everybody's like, bro, just hey, you're fucking up our program. Like, we want to go eat some food. And he turned around like, shut up. And then I was like, man, hood, ain't no damn homies. And he's like, bet, cuz.
Fire.
And then that's cool. We went about our day. The morning, and they want to go eat breakfast. But let's say we go out to the entrance, right? So we go out to the front. So I pass his bed. But I'm thinking he gonna take off on me when we're eating, or we're gonna take off at each other at another
stop
or something, you know, like. And we go because they had already heard our commotion, so they're on it a little bit. I remember his name. His name was Bradley, the PO officer. His name was Bradley, and whatever, he went around. He came back around and shit. And on our way back from breakfast, we went in through the back. So now he's passing through my bed. And he spit on my bed. But like noogies, fool. He spit like some noogies. And then they heard like the commotion. Like everybody was it was like a commotion. And they're like, and then the dude that had like the CC, the control center, take it back, get out my door. You guys gotta run it. Don't come in my door being loud. And on the way out, I just bombed on him.
Fair enough.
And then we just went live. It's called going live. Well, you know, but yeah, we went live. And it was fun. And we got down. I won. And
what dictates you winning?
You don't fall, he falls.
I respect it.
And like, you know when you win, right? Like, and like, you know, as a kid, you get confirmed by other kids. Boy. And then fools instigate. Fools, bro. Bro, as a kid, you're a piece of shit. I never realized that.
Facts.
Like,
Yeah.
I could be like, hey, here, fool. And then I'll toss it to you, and it'll hit you when you were, you're gonna throw you that, fool? And then fool will just squabble. Or like, the most stupidest shit ever.
You valid?
Yeah, like, I think one time, the homie Cheetos, he asked the homie to pass him a book, and the book like skipped the desk and it kind of hit the homie Cheetos, and somebody was like, damn, he passed you the book like he was a bitch. And they just went live. And I'm like, dude, he passed him up. But like, at the moment, you're like, oh shit. But then as a kid, yeah, bro, I've seen a lot of vicious shit, dog. Bro, as a kid, you kind of could be a dick. Like, I've seen fools get other fools' toothbrush and put their balls on it.
That's crazy.
But you remember that? Fools were doing that?
Yeah, but
it was, and then I seen
At what point do you like get held a little bit responsible for watching a dude put his balls on another man's toothbrush and not saying shit, man?
I think it's one, it's not my beef. and especially if it's right. And if that fool's not my boy. Because it's like, bro, in juvenile hall, it's every man to himself, bro.
That's kind of true.
Unless like the little riots crack off.
Yeah.
Other than that, nobody's like there's no like, we're all this and we're all that. Like, it's
right.
I think it's more like, oh, we be fit, fuck, bro. Because it's not like you're asking fools for permission to get down. It's like, you see that fool, you just, and then you gotta understand, there's fools from like, there's a lot of big gangs. So like, if you're from a very big gang, you have like 30 fates lined up, fool.
Facts.
And you're gonna be able to talk your way out of some of them, but then you're gonna probably have to go live 3-4 times. You're gonna get refiled.
Facts.
You're gonna come back, so that means you're there longer. That means more new fools come, and they gotta prove themselves. And then you got a couple lock legs, and then you gotta do a couple lock legs. And then if they somehow catch you locking legs, then you're never gonna have a cool job because you're always fighting. So then you're mad at the world because everybody else is getting like, bro, like the JCs used to be really, bro. The homie, I don't know where he's at now, but his name was Steve. Bro, he used to make us fat ass burritos, dog. This for you, fool. You're from the West. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll take a burrito. But it was like that. Like, it was like, but it's every man to themselves, bro. Like, even like, if it kind of sucked, like, if your enemy worked in the kitchen, you were kind of fucked, bro. They were giving you escopidas.
Mando fights.
And it was like, until you, like, it was just vicious, bro. But it was, that's kid shit, though, like, I've never been to the county jail or prison, so I wouldn't, but I'm already knowing there's a lot more respectful.
Don't ever go, big dog.
Yeah, I don't want to go.
I've never, so this is all like, I've never been to Juvy or.
Juvy's the worst place of all times. Juvy's worse in camp.
I thought
Juvy's worse in county.
I thought YA was where it's like.
YA is a little bit more structured, but Juvy's worse.
But I think from YA.
Because
you're going to prison, right?
Right? You're with the grown men. You got cats getting maxed, or they're getting maxed out. And they're in YA till they're 25. So you're right there with some older cats.
But some ruthless shit could happen in YA, though, like horrible violations.
Right.
Horrible.
Well, that's why they were closing them down, right? Because of all the nasty shit and all that.
Well, you see
shit.
the things pop up now on the Facebook.
Bro, I get mail all the time.
Have you been to Los Padrinos?
Los Padrinos.
I get the mail thing all the time. Because I was locked up during like that era,
time?
by the time like where they were like beating up kids. But I saw a lot of fools get body slammed.
I've seen fools go into the staff restroom and go at it. All you hear.
LA County used to be like that.
I'm talking about juvenile hall, though.
Oh, I know. I don't know.
Or camp, rather.
Oh, yeah.
It just, like, I think LA County used to be like that. And like, they added all sorts of crazy new cameras and stuff, like everywhere. Everywhere you turn in LA County jail, there's millions of cameras everywhere.
Oh, shit.
It used to get down like that.
Yeah, camps
the
like...
would bring you to the elevator and...
Yeah, camps
give you the business.
Yeah,
if we think about camp, like if they put a school in the middle of like 10 hoods, you know what camp would be like? One of them continuation schools that's in downtown.
Facts.
That everybody just goes to because that's their only option, and that's what kind of camp is like. Or juvenile hall is like, if you're cool, like if you're not a piece of shit and you're like being cool, then most likely fools are gonna be cool. There's assholes that just bully on other fools, but I think if you're cool, you're just like chilling and shit like that. Like I'm a tagger. I don't like. I think what there is just more about like Don't let yourself be a bitch because everybody's gonna treat you like a bitch.
Fact.
And then just fight.
Right.
But you do see the comparison between a fool that's about to turn 18 years old to a kid that's 13.
Facts.
Fool, like, and let's say he's from here and from there, it's kind of brutal, bro. That's why even like YA, like, let's say if a kid does a murder right at the age of what?
12.
12.
Yeah.
And let's say
14.
let's say
15.
he loses his fitness, so he can't do the whole stay in Silmar or wherever RS. I don't know exactly where they have him now, but like, and he has to go to Ventura. And you're with a fucking 9-year-old and a 13-year-old. There's a big difference between a 9-year-old and a 13-year-old.
Yes.
Yep.
There's a huge difference, and I mean it's pretty brutal. But if they're enemies, what am I gonna do? Hey, don't hit him, bro. He's young. Like, we're in the same place. Yeah, just kind of mind your business. You mind your business if you're cool. But I was cool with a lot of fools because I'm likable, so I think that always played a part.
How many times they blow up your dead homies?
None. I didn't even have like any like actual dead homies at the moment.
They were all still alive.
They were all still alive.
That's a great thing.
RP to all my homies that passed away after the fact, but
Facts. I even shot a music video for one of your homies.
You did. I don't know where you were gonna go with that. You said shot and then paused for like 5 seconds. I was like, what?
Hell no.
He paused like, hey, very dark humor there, brother.
That's rude.
No, but yes, you did. RP Mom.
For real. Rest in peace, Malt.
In peace.
What
did you do, Icon, to end up in Juvy?
Assault, I think, the first time. And then after that, violation after violation. Dang! I remember I had to go piss. Normal PO shit. And I knew I was going to get violated when they brought me and my mom in the next visit. And I remember the probation officer saying to me, so, do you know that did you know you were going to test dirty? And I was like, yeah. They're like, did your mom know what you were going to test dirty for? And I was like, probably not. And I looked at my mom.
What were you dirty for? P-Dogs?
Yes.
Oh, it wasn't even weed. Then you were a smoker at a very young age.
So the PO was like,
Rack-on.
yeah, well, Miss Sanchez, your son tested positive for marijuana and cocaine. And she looked at me and I was like, I've never sniffed cocaine in my life, Mom. She was like, well, it got in your system somehow. And I was like, yeah.
Wow.
They were like, well, you're going to come into our system now. And I was like,
you know what?
My mom would have socked me in my face, right?
Yeah, doing cocaine at a young age like that.
I didn't sniff cocaine. I've never.
But you know what? I'm not gonna take that from you guys.
Maybe once.
Because when I was like my high school era, like fools were doing Xans and
oh yeah, definitely.
And I never understood that
opioid crisis,
bro. It was, bro. I ain't gonna lie, fool. That shit to me, it's like a little weird.
It was crazy to watch that wave hit hard. Because in my city, it went from pills and then everybody got on heroin.
Oh, wow. That's a big jump.
Well, it's not too big. It's not.
Because opioids. Oh, yeah.
Why did you stop smoking weed at such a young age?
It panicked me one time and I knew I was an alcoholic at heart.
That's why Icon stopped.
Hey, why you drink so much?
Because I'm young and living life and I don't have kids.
Yeah, but is it necessary to black out the way you do every time?
I didn't black out this weekend.
That's right.
Once out of 52.
But also, I'm with like all my friends. We get to live life together. I haven't really been to the club.
What trauma are you trying to escape from, my boy?
None.
Let's talk about it.
What's wrong with you?
So how do you feel about old boy saying that people who smoke weed only do it to run away from their
44 Vatos.
Oh, I seen that.
Fire.
How you feel about that? What's your take on it?
I think he's very smart because you fools haven't stopped talking about it. So it's like a conversation starter. But like, I don't think Bob Marley was running away from his problems. If anything, he was happy at his time. I got paranoid one time, and just because I only smoked X amount of period because I was on probation as well.
Facts.
So I would only smoke right after my visit because you get them like surprisingly.
Facts.
I remember I used to go to the probation office off Crenshaw and Expo. I would take the train from downtown LA. I would walk from after school or before school. I would walk it all the way to 7th and Fig, hop on the train and drop me off right there. And the minute I came right back out after testing positive, the homies were waiting for me with a ball right there. We used to walk to Domino's and it used to be a good time, catch some tags. So, but no, I don't know. Maybe some people, I know too, like a lot of people is like, at least to my mom, is like, you're going to go from weed to cocaine to crystal meth. Like, they think it's it's a stepping stone to like the hardest drug. But I feel like my sister Cookie and my brother-in-law, they love just getting high, watching TV, laughing. They're like, it's kind of like a hippie drug, I feel like.
It's a happy feeling.
Yeah, but I don't think you got to necessarily run from your drugs. But there is like, one of my aunts deals with a lot of anxiety, and the weed helps her extremely well. Another of my aunts has diabetes and like a lot of pain. She likes hitting the wax pen every once in a while, and if she feels amazing, if anything that helps her get off the pain without having to pop. Because if, like, I got my tongue split before, and you remember that? Yeah. And bro, I never understood how much I had to take so many pills that I was delusional in my sleep. I was waking up talking to myself because of how many pills I was taking. So I understand why people dislike them. So if there's a drug, my mom loves CBD, bro. She puts it on her rodilla. My mom's been cleaning houses for 25 years. Oh, her knee feels amazing off the CBD. Your boy gave me some.
Which boy?
Lito.
Well, the one that came to the office.
Oh yeah, Lito.
He gave, and my mom loved it. She was like, bro, this helps me a lot with my knees. I feel active. I don't. So I think weed hits people differently. It could possibly mean running away from your problem for some people.
I feel that.
So
I have a question real quick before you continue.
All right.
Do you see his audio level bouncing on the computer?
Say something.
Blah, 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 blah.
Not you, fool.
No, but it would be just on the computer, not on the mixer.
Yeah, everybody's.
Oh, okay. On the computer, not on the mixer.
Yes.
Hey, fool. We be having errors sometimes.
Oh, I've done Brownback did a whole podcast.
He be having errors.
Yeah, Brownback did a whole...
That shit almost fucked up my vibe right now.
Brownback did a whole 2-hour podcast, and one of us forgot to press the red button.
What were you gonna? Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, dude, when we were doing foodie, and oh man, it was crazy.
Oh yeah, we have a food show.
So where I was going with this is.
Wait 1 second. What do you think about us doing a food show? Do you think we're copying you?
No. Do you? Gordon Ramsay had a food show before us.
So you copied Gordon?
Maybe. No, but he screams at the chef. We just criticize their food. The food goes screams at everybody. I don't understand how anybody. Fool, if Gordon Ramsay came to my restaurant and was just like, this chef fucking sucks. Well,
that's the point of the show, though.
I mean, that's
sucks.
If Gordon Ramsay came and said your shit sucks, dog.
Probably sucks.
Your shit probably.
But back to the weed shit.
What were you gonna ask?
Well, I was just gonna say. Well, so he said something that I caught was just like, there's people that do have like medical issues and stuff or problems.
I smoke CBD.
Right, so that if they smoke CBD or something and it helps them cope with it, so if it medicinally helps them cope with it, is that different from running away from your problems?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because if
I mean, it's absolutely different.
No, yes, bro.
It's absolutely different.
That's like saying
that's the
okay. So let's just say, right, like when let's just say I know a couple people, but I'm gonna use my aunt as an example. One of my aunts deals with a lot of like
the one from the honey packs.
Bro, forget for that conversation.
Go ahead.
So with your tia, huh? What about her?
Which one?
Whatever one. I'm ready.
They're old, but I'll plug you in with the youngest one if you.
That's feeding it out. I always like cougars. And she got You're lucky I'm not an immigrant. I really would have locked it in. Would gave me papers and all. I got myself a Tijuana. But yeah, it's okay. So one of my aunts, right? She has like, she deals with like a lot of mixed emotions, weed, and she smokes the pen. I gifted her one the other day from Big Chief, and she was like, bro, it's amazing. One of my cousins deals with like bipolarism and bipolar. Did I say it right? Whatever.
They understand you're a stupid little kid.
But
depression.
But they offered her pills. Like, and it was making her drowsy, sleepy.
Yeah, Jackson.
Zombie.
It fucks. Bro, I'm not. Bro, you're not. You can't work. It affects everything you do.
Facts.
She hits the pen a little bit.
Does all that and more.
And she does all that in a good mood. And like, even like my nephew, shout out Aiden. He has ultimate ADHD. I have it like where I'm tapping.
Cool.
No, fool, it's fool.
He's like, you don't live with him.
No, fool, we're not fool. No, they diagnosed my nephew. And they offered my sister pills for him. My sister was like, are you crazy?
With the Ritalins?
I don't know what you
pop
do.
Them up.
That's crazy. What you do is you put him in sports.
Right.
You know, like there's a lot of like
give them some activity.
But I could see like how weed could be like I think that's just like some like you're smoking because there's problems at home. No, if that was the case, I would get a new house.
You want to know what's cool though?
Yes.
Is that you didn't grow up, well, maybe at the end of the era in Mexican families where weed is like the ultimate worst shit. You could get black.
You didn't grow up in a Mexican household.
What the
Didn't know any of that.
I grew up in a Mexican household.
English, your mom, bro, get the fuck out of here.
I've never seen brown on brown crime like this. Or no, I'm cream. I'm cream, not brown.
That's how you do it, Jay.
I'm tan. I'm tan.
That's how you do it.
Okay. In the era of like Mexican households, you fool,
I didn't even say, dude. You
for your first language English, fool, you don't in a Mexican household, fool. Your mom knew how to fucking drive, way. Your mom had a license.
You're mad at that?
Yes. Your life was probably way easier sometimes.
My mom's old enough to be your mom's mom.
How old is your mom?
73.
Your mom was doing the drugs. Your mom created hippie shit. Your mom was listening to The Cure and doing shrooms probably.
Nah.
Was she gangbanging?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, but yeah. But anyways, yes.
Icon's
In
mom,
my Mexican household, drug was a very hard thing. But it's also very hard for a mother to tell her kids not to smoke weed when her husband is a crackhead.
Okay, so you were in a...
Don't talk about my crackhead days like that.
So you were in a peculiar situation anyways, though. So you weren't in the typical Mexican household.
No.
Nobody was an addict in that household.
But you know what? I also was because...
I wasn't on drugs for that long.
Get the fuck out of my mom. That's gonna come hunch before he loved her way.
He was
Don't worry.
He was definitely getting tested positive for crack cocaine.
No, not even crack cocaine, crystal meth.
Oh, that's just crazy.
Yeah, but
You're real.
Talk about Icon. It's crazy. That's crazy. Huh? So it's a tactic.
I'm on your side,
fucking Mike.
I'm on your side right now.
Go crazy. But yeah. So yeah, it wasn't a normal household. You know, usually the
Well, it was like your typical household, a Mexican household with somebody who doesn't do drugs at all, right?
The woman doesn't work. My dad's viciously doing construction.
Right.
No, it was a total opposite. But the one thing my mom did pick up was to love until you can't no more.
That's very
like my grandma loved he would beat the shit out of them. My grandpa would beat the shit out of them. My grandma used to send my mom and my tias to go get my grandpa out of the vecina's house. Go get your dad.
That's crazy.
And
you've actually never told me that story. That's
fool. Like they lived in a casa de carbon in Mexico. My mom went up to the 4th grade and had to work. My mom, let's say we lived in East LA, right? My mom lived in East LA. She would go all the way to work like by Brentwood on the automobile bus in the combis as in the 4th grade. You can't even leave a kid here in the 4th grade. You go to jail for 10 years. My mom was thugging it out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So yeah, bro, the life when she came here was more of a survival mode.
Okay.
And it was like they worked at the factory. And then it just went on from there and there, you know. And
so as far as weed or drug use in your family, like as far as your mom was considered, it was just kind of like it wasn't as big of a deal.
No, it was because my mom.
But you knew what I meant when I said it.
Yeah, well, like I
that is ultra frowned upon.
Right. That's kind of where I was going with it.
They'd rather
lechuga del diablo.
Exactly.
It was more lightweight.
It was.
Yeah, you're more likely to take a shot at 13 than getting away with smoking at 18.
Oh yeah, fool. I think in any like Latino household, you're taught that tequila's part of your culture. Whether like your mom could go to church every day, but your dad could be an alcoholic, and as long as he brings the money home.
Facts.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of different. Every household's different. I can only speak from my experience and like a lot of close families. But also like, it was tough, but it was also very hard for my mom to even be a parent when she was dealing with so much with my dad and with my older sisters.
Right.
So a lot I learned as I got older when I hear stories. To this day, I hear about shit that I never knew, and I think about it like, damn, I used to complain to my mom about this, but I didn't know the other side of this wall or what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty vicious. Shout out to my mom because she's a great woman. Like I call my mom personally. My mom's
of course I do.
Amazing, like very calm. Like my mom taught herself how to read. My mom loves reading books. Very intelligent. My mom,
she's a really really nice lady. Her and my wife vibe really really cool.
Yeah,
and your sisters.
Yeah, and I also think your wife sees my mom and goes like, "There's a lady that I understand like what she went through." But a lot of similar stories between my older sister and Negra. I think Negra's a little older, but my older sister was pretty vicious herself. Yeah, she was. Like to this day, I think she apologizes to my mom about every single thing when she's drunk.
Hey,
a lot of sorries.
What's your favorite alcohol?
I like tequila. As a kid, I was doing it up with the
Bacardi.
No, very terrible. As a kid, I was drinking a lot of UV.
Oh, man, you just called Bacardi fucking
terrible.
But also, I drank you. We're from different eras, so Bacardi was cool when you guys were doing the shit. In my era, it was like
for me it was
the MDs.
Yeah, but UV's always been trash compared to Bacardi.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'll drink whatever was the closest, and
I feel the UV.
Popov or Taka vodka
and shit.
The UV was cool, and bro.
Oh yeah, the UV.
Bro, I was a Smirnoff guy.
Smirnoff.
You get strawberry Smirnoff, and the bitch thinks you're cool. We was kicking it with the homies.
Flavor liquor, you're the man.
Well, you guys no kind of area where I'm from, like not too far from it. The CVS off Sunset and Bilgery.
Okay.
That was a spot to go to.
Sunset and Bilgery, the Jack in the Box.
But yes, Rack City right there, brother. Because before they caught on, we're running out to the back.
I would steal bottles from the Food for Less on Huntington Drive. I mean, there's only one Food for Less.
Yeah, I want to say this one. I like that Food for Less.
Me too.
Yeah, I go there for. Hey, are you guys mad? Are you mad that I like that one spot that you tell me not to ever go to?
Echo in Mexico?
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Nah, you always judge me when I'm there.
Well, because that's not like super bomb ass real Mexican food.
Again, you can't judge real Mexican food.
There that went.
There it goes.
Why? I've been to Mexico a lot of times, probably more than you.
You've definitely been to Mexico way more than me. You've also been fucked. You're also older than me by like 30 years.
Hopefully, in the years that are different.
I gotta catch up.
You have been some places I haven't been.
But you go to like really nice Mexico. I want to go to like ¿Qué pasó, manito? Chinga tu madre.
The thing is, I only post when I'm in the nice places. I'm always in the gutter, camarada.
So how come you don't show love to the gutter like you do to the nice?
Oh, I like Smoke. Smoke's a great guy.
No, I mean I do. But you guys don't remember when I'm in the projects or the Fovistas or wherever I'm at. You guys only remember when I'm in Andrades or.
That's because everything you post.
On the tequila train.
You can't remember nothing you don't post.
No, I post everything. It's in my highlights. Would you like to go over them?
No.
That's mijo. So what's your favorite tequila?
Right now at the moment, you know what? I'm a fan of the Rocks tequila, Terramana joint.
Oh, I thought you were gonna stick with Old Faithful.
Wow.
Oh, Casafricos?
Horrible way.
You know what? I like Casafricos.
Horrible.
You know what's my problem right now? I got into the White Claw phase. That cruda has to be one of the most vicious crudas I've ever felt in a very long time. I'm going back to just strictly tequila.
White Claws and Trulies, bro.
That cruda is disgusting.
I don't think I've ever had one of those. What does it taste like? Is it like an old school? Is it an old school wine? It's a wine cooler.
No.
You know what I mean by wine cooler?
Okay, I got you.
It's like those little carbonated flavored drinks that you like, but with alcohol.
Oh yeah, I seen it in your household. Fucking LaCroix.
Yeah.
Healthy boys. You know what it is? People think we it just helps us, reminds us of soda when we're eating.
Yeah.
Topo Chico's way better than LaCroix.
I'm gonna start fucking. I'm gonna try to get a sponsorship like you.
You want to know?
Are you sponsored by
Topo Chico? No, I wish, but Topo Chico. You know what's one of the best sparkling waters? I'm gonna tell you like this: the Jarritos one.
Woo!
And it cures your cruda.
Hey, back in the day, you could call the hotline to Jarritos, and they would deliver you cases on cases to your productions or video shoots
for free.
For freezies, excuse me.
Really?
Amazing. I think I'm gonna try to bring. Damn, you're gonna beat me to the punch, and you're more popular. Ain't that about a?
Well, to the Jarrito,
yeah.
I try to connect. They're super corporate.
And they blocked you?
They didn't block me, but they blocked me.
Did they stop you?
No. I think
they said no.
No, they were like, reach out to this, but you have to know somebody.
But when you reached out,
I have yet to meet somebody that works with the company Jarritos. I know somebody that works at Topo Chico. I have their phone I have their number. I just haven't reached out for the perfect timing. For my next birthday, I'll maybe reach out to them, see if they're down to donate the sparkling water.
Have you ever drank Alizé? Alizé.
Is that a wine?
It's more like a liqueur.
Are you showing me?
Like a liqueur.
Oh, can I try that?
You listen to Tupac, right?
Yeah.
Alizé and Hennessy. Would you mind, sir,
Doug's passion,
getting some cups?
Alizé, let me see.
The Red Passion.
You know what this Alizé bottle reminds me of right now?
The cups are behind the other sign right here on the fridge.
What it kind of looks like? Okay, so my dad.
We got Jay from the Riv in the building right now.
Mad Dog. Looks like that MD 20.
Okay, and you know what Mad Dog reminds me of? Let me see if you guys know this, because I think you did. We had this conversation, but Smoke, you probably know too. My dad used to be smoked out and lit and would buy a 6-pack
You don't want them? Oh, yeah, you don't drink.
Of guess what? Appreciate that, brother. Yes, sir. Guess like ultimate crackhead alcohol. Here, I'll take this one. Oh, shit. Or think like ultimate bum drink that just looked cool, but it was ultimate bum drink. A 6-pack of it.
Thunderbird? No. 6-pack?
That's what I was saying. T-Bird, but the 6-pack, that's different.
You ready for this? Cisco's.
Cisco.
Oh,
yeah.
Nah, this is way better than Cisco's.
Dude, my dad used to drink Cisco's, and I used to be like, what the f-? It smelled like, when you pass by like...
That has the worst hangover, bro. Cisco.
That shit, my dad didn't care about no hangover. He cared about the come down.
To our 5th interview?
Oh, that shit.
To our 5th interview, but hopefully this one comes out.
Yeah, hopefully.
I think this one's going to drop tomorrow.
I would mix Cisco with 211.
Is it wine or what is it? Is it tequila? Like, what is it? It's like
It's a drink.
This is an active hangover.
You could taste it?
Yeah, it's like I could taste like...
So you mix that with some Hennessy.
Oh.
I've never mixed Alizé with Hennessy.
Is it Hennessy or Cristal?
Cristal.
It's Cristal.
Oh.
That's the
Have you ever drank Cristal champagne?
Let me get... Can I have like a little bit of sip on? Damn, you f***ing greedy ass fool. You gave me a shot of a mixed drink, you piece of shit. What's up with the food community, dog? That fool gave me a shot of a margarita drink.
Big shot or what?
It's a vodka type of drink. I never knew that till now. I never knew that Alizé was a vodka drink.
It's really good though. It's nice. It's a good drink.
Pour yourself your own shit so you can try this time.
Yeah, it's cool. But yeah, my dad used to drink Cisco. I remember that.
The top Latino podcasts are sipping Alizé right now.
Alizé.
Yeah, that food drink that, and I drank 40s. I used to drink
Shoot it.
I used to hold up. I used to drink people don't know this, but one of the best mixtures of all time is Blackberry 211 and a Colt 45.
Whoa.
You put that in one bottle.
Oh.
No, my mama, that shit have changed your life right there.
I used to mix 211 with Cisco.
You fools are nasty. 211 drinkers.
Yeah. 211 with Cisco sounds wild.
Berry bomb.
I only did the Blackberry 211. One of the homies' girls put me on.
Oh shit.
She came around. He found like a new little bitty from a different high school, and she like, we started by a 211 and we're clowning. Like, oh, what the f-? Like, what's up? Yeah, fool, your girl gets like, she probably kicks it with homeless bum ass fool. And she's like, fools, watch this. She had bad homegirl, so we still let her stick around. And then she brought the Blackberry 211, the little can one, and then a Colt 45. She chugged half the Colt 45, mixed it in there. We drank some. We stole the whole thing from her. I was putting bitches on like, I made this.
Like it was
like it was mine. It wasn't mine.
I used to drink, you ever drink a King Cobra?
Yes, but I was very much an OD Colt 45. I think I have videos. Let me see.
I'm a King Cobra guy.
Wild. King Cobras.
I would drink I would buy the 6-pack of the 16 ounces of Cobras.
Oh, damn.
Not 24s.
Were they still bottle or they were plastic?
No, glass only, baby.
Oh, I mean, sorry, I meant.
But those 16 ounces were cans.
Bro,
yeah, the 16 of the tall, I'm from big cans. They weren't tall boys, but they were big cans.
They were fire.
Look at young Donowski's right here.
Cool.
You ever see this picture?
I have.
This picture's vicious right here. But yeah, that's like the vibes I was on.
And 45 is no joke.
And I'm still from the little era where there were 250. So if each one of you guys put $5,
it was up.
And it was like 10 of us. We were sent on a mission. We all had the little liquor store that sold to everybody.
Facts.
And she was cool. I carried myself very well. My bitch was a cheerleader. I walked in there with her duffel bag. We put like 10 there. And then I would put like 3 or 4 in mine, and we just walk out and walk back to wherever the homies are at and link up, and it's on for the rest of the night.
Facts.
Sheesh. I remember there was this liquor store. There's this liquor store in the hood, and the guy, I don't know why, because everybody was always drinking liquor from him, but he would have the big, the gallons of Jose Cuervo.
Right. The gallons? Oh, the big ass one.
Glass gallon.
How much?
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Free, homie.
You know, yeah. Yeah, he was piling them up in this, up all high and shit, and boom, we'd get them every time. The homie had a van. I don't know where he got it. Around some creepy ass van, right? Just keep it parked by the side of the liquor store with the sliding door open.
Yes.
Boom, and just jump in there with gallons, dog. We'd be drinking for days, bro. Jose Cuervo.
The first time I ever got wine drunk was I stole some wine because